Spooky story time. A follower named Chanel sent me the story all the way from Trinidad, and we're gonna call it The Boy. Chanel says that this happened a few years ago, but she was working as a bartender. She worked the night shift, but she would normally be home at about 3 a.m. She says that her mom and her 3-year-old little brother were visiting from the United States in Trinidad, so she gave them her bedroom. She says that in her culture, they say that if you get home past midnight, to enter your home walking backwards. That way, if there's anything negative or anything evil, it won't follow you inside. She says that this specific night, she failed to do that because she was so tired, so she just went right inside. So she went right on inside, took a shower, called her boyfriend, got comfortable, lay down to get ready for bed, and she closes her eyes to start praying. In that moment, she hears her little brother crying. She opens her eyes, she sits up, and she sees him standing at the foot of her mattress. She calls out to him. He stops crying, and then he slowly starts walking backwards, like walking away from her. She gets up, starts talking to him, starts walking towards him, trying to calm him down, like, hey baby, are you okay? Whatever. He stops crying, and in that moment, she hears her mom say, Chanel, who are you talking to? She turns around and yells, I'm talking to Nicholas, Mom. He was standing right here by my bed and he was crying. And then Mom says, what are you talking about? He's asleep right next to me. Chanel turns around to look at that little boy, and he literally is backing away, and he walks through the closed bedroom door. Hell nah. She says that this was the one and only time that she saw anything like this. She's obviously seen and witnessed some paranormals, some spirits and shit, but nothing like this. Do you think it's because she didn't walk inside her home backwards? What do you guys think? Thank you so much to Chanel for sending me this spooky story. If you guys have any other stories that you'd like for me to read, please send them via DM or email, and I'd love to read them. And I will see you guys in the next spooky story. Bye!
I don't know what that could. I really don't feel like it's because she did not walk into the house backwards. But I could be wrong. That's not my tradition. But I have heard about that, and I have heard about in Hades. We all heard about Hades from Rebecca's Journey, that you're not supposed to be out after midnight or nighttime. I heard that. So I don't know, but whatever it was, it interrupted her praying. So it was not good, because what? It didn't want you to finish that prayer for some reason. So it was weird. It could have been picked up out in the world, but also we have to think about the fact that her mom and little brother was just there. Like this is their first night. They just coming to visit, and it was the same resemblance, a lookalike of her brother. Like, it's just like, was that for her brother? Like, that was that attached to her brother? I'm not claiming that. Don't want that. Clearly don't want that. But it's so many things. There's so many factors to it. Girl. After realizing that wasn't your brother, that afterthought of something was at your bed and then just magically vanished through a door. Oh, hell no. What you doing in that moment? Grabbing the anointing oil. I got extra hands here. Come on, mama. We got to go in on this house, because no. Not hell no. Like she said, hell no. Hell to the no. You need to go back to hell. This evil spirit. You feel me? So I'm just like, no, friend. All the lights would have been on. Would have been anointing and praying. Like, girl, if you ever needed a reason to pray, honey. Because why? Why are we doing? Why are you playing games with my sleep? Like, come on now. Come on. I'm tired too. Girl. No, that's creepy, friend. That was creepy.
It's late right now. I don't know if I just experienced a glitch in the Matrix, but like, I'm really high-key shook. I had a pair of pajamas and socks from when I was in my last relationship, and we did like the little matching PJs. This was in 2021. When I left that relationship and I moved out, I got rid of like anything that was like significant to that relationship, including that pair of PJs that were originally matching Christmas PJs and the socks. I had lived in my own apartment for 3 years after that relationship. Never had anything from that past relationship while I lived in that apartment. I just moved again a month ago. I've moved twice since that relationship. And again, I haven't had any possessions that I had that was significant to that relationship this whole time. I just came into my closet because I couldn't find my bonnet. And I'm like, did I put it in my dirty clothes hamper on accident with my pajamas from last night? I go to my hamper. This sock was from the matching PJs from the Christmas from that year, 2021? I haven't seen those pajamas or this sock in 4 freaking years. I have no idea what this means. I picked up the sock, I smelled it. It even smells like the apartment I lived in at the time where I was actively wearing the sock and those PJs. Like, I'm like kind of, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, like I'm really kind of shaking up right now because I'm even in a whole new city. Like, at no point in me moving either time did I pack up this sock, did I wear the sock. It shouldn't be in my recent dirty clothes. Like, what is this? Tell me what y'all think it is.
Yeah, friend, that is weird. I love the comment. Someone commented, I can't remember who exactly commented, but remember the glitch with the puzzle? They were just like, maybe it was a sign that you was in the right place in the right time. Like you were where you supposed to be. You were destined to be here, maybe. But that's really weird, friend, because that is crazy. If you got rid of all that stuff. And it's crazy, the thing with socks. The whole theory and parallel, the paradox, all of that around socks and getting lost in the dryer. Like I've tried to make it a point to make sure that I wash pairs together. Like I kind of wear the same stuff every week. So getting socks lost in the dryer is crazy. I still don't understand that. We have a whole basket full of mixed match socks, and it's just like, I don't know why we're holding on to them. I guess we have this thought that maybe one day the socks that were lost in the dryer, the other pair will come magically pop up like hers did. That one sock to the other half just magically pops up. But no, we need to throw them socks away. But yeah, no, friend, that's really interesting. Like, I don't know what that, and she did sound very shook. So I don't know what that could have meant, because like the commenter said on the other video with the puzzle, you were in the right place at the right time. But what does it mean when it's from an ex relationship and something pops up that you didn't even want to pop up? What does that mean? Is it like when your nose is itching, somebody's talking about you? Is that what that means when your nose is itching? It's so many things. When your hand itching, it's money. When your nose itching, somebody think about you, talk about you. I can't remember. But yeah, that is interesting. What do y'all think that means, what it was? Because like, I don't know, I was gonna say maybe it got stuck in the move, it got mixed up in the move, but no, that don't even make sense if you made a point to get rid of everything. Because I've been with some breakups and I have made a point to get rid of everything except, except the stuffed animals. Like like, you can leave, but the animals gotta stay, honey. I just recently deleted my exes, all her news and videos I had of her. And that relationship ended before the pandemic. And when was that? What was that? At the beginning. No, it wasn't before. It was literally at the beginning, because that was the reason why we broke up. Because I was just like, oh, you doing some real questionable stuff. Trying to pass the pandemic over here. Meeting up with bitches. Why you meeting up with bitches separate? All secretive. Why you meeting up with bitches secretive? What? Girl, don't get me started on that. But yeah, tangent, ADHD, back to the videos.
This story is about something creepy that happened to me on a night bus in London.
Right.
A couple of weeks back, I'd been to the pub with some uni mates. When the pub called time, we all wanted just one more for the road.
Classic.
Which meant going to some cocktail bar and having one last drink. And of course, we missed the last tube. I said my goodbyes and meandered off to find my bus. I got on the top deck. It was empty. Apart from one guy who was asleep against the window near the back. As a young woman in London, you always have to scan your surroundings, but this was ideal. I put my AirPods in, took the front seat, it's the best one, right? We trundled along. I zoned out. I could see the guy asleep in the reflection of the window in front of me. It acted like a mirror for everything behind me. I scrolled Instagram, nothing exciting there. I looked back up, and I felt this strange sense of unease. The guy, hood up, asleep against the window, he looked like he'd moved closer. Which, it's a ridiculous thought. He was asleep. His position hadn't changed. Maybe it was the drinks that made my vision weird and I was drunker than I thought. I went back to Instagram, and at this point it was just a nervous habit. There was nothing new, obviously. I looked back up. No way.
Oh, no.
He'd gotten closer. He'd definitely gotten closer, like some grandmother's footsteps game. His head was still slumped against the window. His whole face was in what looked like deep sleep. Was this guy with me? My heart started hammering. I counted the rows between us. 6 rows. I stared at him in the reflection. He didn't move. I kept staring. Suddenly, his eyes opened. He stared straight into mine. I jumped out my skin. He shut them again. This guy wasn't asleep.
Oh, this is just like that train video.
I went back to my phone. I texted my boyfriend. I think I'm going mad here. I'll be home soon. He responded straight away. Mad? Why? I looked up. The man was without a doubt closer. 5 rows. I counted 5, but how? I hardly looked down for longer than a few seconds. I would have seen him stand. I would have heard him. I ripped my AirPods off. I'd paused my music a couple of minutes ago. I texted back. There's a guy behind me. He's getting closer. I backspaced. Ridiculous. I couldn't send that. He'd call the police. I'm obviously overreacting. Lone woman on a night bus, freaking herself out. I'm fine. I'm not going cuckoo after all. I'll call when I'm off the bus. Love you. 3 dots. My boyfriend was typing. Sarah?
Oh, no.
Look behind you. I snapped my eyes from my phone, and in the reflection, there he is, sitting directly behind me. The guy, eyes wide open, and his eyes were all white. I dropped my phone. Cuckoo, he whispered, and then we plunged into darkness.
She did that with that story. She did that with that story. Go follow them. Go follow them. They have a podcast. Go listen. Like, girl, if that wasn't a teaser, a good teaser for you, reason to go follow somebody, girl, what? I was over here like, bitch, keep your eyes on him. I don't give a fuck. Don't look at your phone. If you looking at your phone, be on the phone. Like, nah. The moment I realized that he didn't move closer, bet, I'ma stand up. I'm gonna stand up, man. I'm gonna watch you. Like, okay, feeling froggy? Jump, nigga. Cause I'm ready. I'm ready. Like, keep your eyes on him. Don't give him a chance. You need to plan. Like, what are we doing? I'm not... Girl, I would have immediately... I'm assuming, because I don't really know. I've never been to London, but I really want to go. I told my sister, like, hey, birthday trip this year. Let's go to London, honey. Let's go. Because, you know, we're doing our group trip. If you have not done the survey, please do the survey. I'm so freaking close. It's like 20 more people. I just need like 20 more people to do the survey, and then we can get this trip on the road. But honey, I can imagine, I'm not sure, but the buses, when she said it was the top, you can go to the bottom while on the bus. I don't know if it's double decker, but I don't really know what a double decker is either, like how it looks. But I'm assuming you can get to the bottom half while moving. From the top, while the bus is still moving, you can go downstairs and get... My UK people, let me know. I just realized that there's UK... Like, I did just realize that there's 3 divides of the United Kingdom. Did not even know that. It was Ireland, London. Like, yeah, still learning. But, you know, like, I would have been down at the bottom deck part. Would have been on the phone. Would have been like, I am on the phone right now calling the ambulance for if you try me, because you're going to end up in a body bag right now. Like, no, you playing games. And she said his eyes were white, bro. And my thing is, how'd you not hear him moving? Well, shoot, with my earbuds, I'm not an AirPods person, but with my earbuds, I can barely hear anything. I used to have some really good earphones. Oh, I can't remember what they were called. Danson, or something like that. I got them from Amazon. Those bitches, they're so freaking good. But nowadays, like, the inside is like, my ears are not the same. So the inside would hurt so bad right here, because I like to sleep with my earbuds in. And like when I would run, I wanted these because I used to run a lot. I used to be a runner. And, you know, I work out now, but I don't run that much. And I needed one of these so it'll stay on. But I heard that some other brand that is sponsored a lot on YouTube, but it's not sponsored on my channel, this channel right here. My other channel, sponsored. But this channel is not sponsored by those earbuds. You know what I'm talking about. Trying to get that sponsor. Tell them about me. Let me get that sponsor. I do music. We can sponsor that. Yes. Oh, well, I guess I gotta cut my sponsors on for this channel because I'm trying to keep the ads down. Like no ads because I hate ads. But yeah, friend, why did you like? How did you? Well, okay, understand because noise canceling. But at that moment when you were just like, something's off, I would have took those earbuds off and be like, nah, for real though. Move when I notice you moving, honey. Cause why? Girl, bye. I'm glad you're, well, I hope you're safe because if he's right behind you, his eyes are white, all the way white. We heard about all the way black, but all the way white, bruh. And it's not like, you know, I don't know. When I was young and you hear about blind kids and blind people, you imagine their eyes are completely white, like there's no pupil. But when I was younger, we had a student that came in class who was blind and we actually got to see the color. He actually had color eyes. But when I was younger, I just thought they just had white eyes. So that, why was his eyes white? Like, what? What's going on? I mean, we're not supposed to be asking the W's, but he that close to you. And then it goes black. Oh, when we come to the light, one of us, you are not going to be seeing the light. You're going to be seeing the light on the other side. That's what you're going to be seeing. You are not going to be seeing the light of day, honey. Because why? No, friend. I hope she's safe. And how did her boyfriend know to tell her to look behind her? Girl, it's so much. The story got me. It messed with me. It scrambled over here. Follow all the creators, like the videos, and subscribe.